Okay, let's see where we go from here. If I can bring up the stream. Move my headphones, don't need those. They're in the way. Now, I refresh that. And it's up there quickly. That didn't take long. There we go. Welcome in, welcome in. Let me move my keyboard. Wasn't quite ready, was I? Silly me. Yeah, we'll get there. Almost there, guys. I have to move some things. Bring you over here. No, don't knock that up. Thank you very much. And we're going. All right, all right, all right. Hey, beautiful. How you doing? Good to see you. I pinned the wrong thing. You wouldn't believe that. Why did I go and pin your message? Oh, jeez. I don't know why I did that. I'm so used to pinning straight away. What's the energy for today, guys? What are we playing with today? I do not want to sing a song about rehab. Thank you very much. That's the one I need to pin. I'm so used to it. Damn. That was hilarious. Exactly. It was like bang. Pin. How are you doing, guys? Having a good day? You at work, Amber? Or you got the day off? Sweet. Yeah, excuse me. I hope it's a nice and relaxed event today. No one exhausts you today. Oh, nice. Then we'll definitely make sure it's a good relaxed time over there. Oh no! Oh wow! Oh, you would be. Damn. All right, let's send some really good calming energy over that way then. No problem. Oops. Nope. Nope. That one. All right, let's see what collective message we can get out. See if we get a nicer energy out there for you. And we're not using this deck. Okay, no problem. We're using this one. Is that looking a bit dark? It is a little. Looking a little bit dark. Should I bring that here? A little bit. That's better. I don't like it too much in my face. Yeah, got to have some self-care. Actually, that really made it bad. Because that went right in the way of... There. Now I can see this, see the chat. Couldn't see it before. All right. Let's move you back a bit. Since she's decided to sit somewhere else today. She doesn't want to join us today yet. Being a bit snooty. All right. All right, Spirit. What's a collective? Oh, I think that's probably too loud there. Let's move it up there. And, one day I'll find a really good spot for this damn mic. It keeps getting in the way of everything. All right, Spirit. What does collective need to know at this time for their highest good? What does collective need to know at this time for their highest? Coin of Wands in reverse. Are you meant to be reversed? Possibly. Interesting. I don't want to keep singing that. Why am I? What, I know I was listening to it, but why is it still playing in my head now? Manifesting with Tarot, hello. We're doing a collective at the moment. Interesting. There's some behind the scenes shit going on. I'm sorry. I don't like these readings. I don't like playing with this energy, but there is some behind the shit crap going on. Queen of Wands in reverse, the Moon, and the Ace of Wands in reverse, with Three of Swords and Knight of Wands. Someone's playing dirty behind the scenes. Someone's manifesting something. I do not like this energy at all. This is... Page of Swords in the reverse with the Eight of Cups. Someone's doing a lot of searching, a lot of scrolling, a lot of almost stalker energy. Not quite, but almost stalker energy. They're having to walk away from something. Or something's been so distracting. I did say I wanted a good one, didn't I? Spirit didn't hear me, obviously. I don't like this energy. Like, the card's hiding something. They're wanting to be seen in a certain light, but the true light's being hidden. It's like this. True intentions are being hidden. Sorry, I'm hearing a noise outside. Give me a second. I think it's just the wind playing with some metal out the back. Walking away from some online crap. This is like really heavy energy. I don't like it. Keep your distance. Create some boundaries. Keep your distance. Someone's been in heartbreak and is trying to move away from it. Like I've got a lot of things moving away. Someone's trying to put distance from something they know it's going to cause them pain, cause them suffering. Someone's working in the dark. Someone's hiding almost a two-faced energy. Almost a spying energy. I mean, I got this globe idea, but it looks like someone's looking in at it. I don't like this energy. It's not a healthy energy. Ugh. The truth's coming out somewhere, though. The Seven of Swords. Something's going to be revealed. You're moving on with the Six of Swords. You're moving on, mentally moving on. You're not going to pay this any attention. It doesn't deserve your attention. Being aware but not attention. Two different things. You really want it to come out. Are you meant to be reversed or not? Because you've flipped right over. Not sure about that one. Something from the past, though. You're leaving it in the past. You're moving to brighter waters, brighter space. This is going on like the reading I did at the end of the last live. It's that same energy. Like move in silence. Don't tell people what you're planning to do. Move in silence. Someone's being two-faced. Move in silence. Don't behave. Just do what you normally do. Just don't go talking about what you're planning to do. Thanks, Gala. Sorry, I'm really not focusing up there. Hold on to what's yours. Hold on to your energy. Keep things close. Like I'm saying, he's got all his stuff in his box. He's keeping it close. He's not overly holding tight, but he's keeping it all close. It's close to the chest, is what I'm saying. Keep it close to the chest. Don't, especially when it comes to money, your actions, physical things that you're doing. Just move away. Just detach from whatever's going on. Things will function a lot better if you just fly under that radar. She's snoring over there. Like she's around, she's just not up here. She's not being seen. She's flying under the radar. Like I can hear her. I know she's there, but I'm not seeing her. That's how you have to be at this point in time. could be about a connection. There could be a new connection coming in. Something could be moving forward in a connection. Keep it between you and the person if that's the case. Just go quietly is what I'm seeing here. Don't allow. For some of you, someone's meddling in whatever you're trying to do, but coming across like they care, like they're wanting the best for you, but there's meddling going on. I don't like this energy. Seven of Cups in reverse. You've made your choice. But again, just leave everything else in the past. You've let the towel fall. You've let everything go. You're moving on. I'm still seeing this. You're moving on. You're leaving it all behind. Good things are coming for you now because you've closed the door on that one. I'm seeing a door closed on that one. Anything else, Spirit? Are we focused here anymore? The Four reversed. It doesn't feel like it should be reversed. But then I've got the Five of Cups on the bottom. Five of Cups sitting there. Oh, the Lovers reversed. Someone's regretting that they didn't get a victory. They're not winning. They're still wishing. They're still wishing for things, but it's not. Hey, Nat, how are you? Good to see you. Been a while. I'm feeling like whatever this energy is, they don't like being superseded. They don't want to see you go above them. They're happy if you succeed, so long as you're not. I've said this before in another reading. As long as you don't go above them, they're okay. But if you go above them, in the sense of, employee, co-worker, that's fine. You go to manager, no, not dealing with that. Nope, not having it. That's the energy of this. It's not necessarily work. It could be partnership, friendship, whatever. But that's the energy. Good on you. Work hard. Well done. Best thing you could be doing. Especially with this Mars energy. Someone's going to offer something that's not authentic, which is really weird. I don't normally see that in this, but I'm seeing this is not authentic. Do I really want to keep playing in this? I'm doing really well. I'm happy. I'm in a good space. Whoever this is, I feel like they're going to try and message you. You need to stand in your power. Just stay who you are. Don't interact. Don't get phased by this. It's just letting you know that there's someone who's two-faced around. Not acting in a upfront way. And you're moving on with the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. You're moving on from it, but it's keeping you aware that it's there, whether you know of it or not. Energetically, you're just moving on from someone. You may not pick up what's going on. This could be someone from a past that is coming back in again. I know we've just finished Mercury retrograde, but someone hasn't healed. But you're in a good position. You're in the Empress position. You're in good. And sitting right with the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups. Lots of good things are coming in. You're working with spirit well. You're working with the energies around you well. It's not something you really need to worry about, except that someone's going to try and make contact. Or try and send things your way. But it's not hard to reflect this off. Yeah, they're wanting to unbalance you. I don't know why they want to play this game. They might have lost something and you're running forward, but they've lost. Yeah, they're way overthinking everything. I can't understand why you're doing so well. But it comes down to them not doing the hard work and always disappointed with everything and not seeing things in the right way. Are we done with this message? Please let us be done with it, please. I'm kind of done with it. Here. You're almost there. Like some of you are just on the process of moving away. But it's coming. The end is coming. The Nine of Wands, you're almost there. You might be really sick of what you're doing, where you are, being stuck in the energy. But your mindset's in a really good space. You're moving off. Everything's turning in the way it needs to. It's all maneuvering that way. So don't be worried. Just keep focusing on what you're doing. I know it's a Six of Swords, Six of Wands in reverse, but I'm not seeing it as a negative position. It just means you're about to be victorious in wherever you're heading. It's just not ready yet. There's a timing to it. It's coming. For some of you, someone wants to delay that. Check your energy around you. Make sure you're not picking up on other people's thoughts. Keep your mind clear. Focused and clear. Yeah, you're very stable. You know where to act. You know Like you see everything, you balance in all areas. When it comes to your actions, how to move, what to move, when not to move, where to stay completely still, where to stay quiet. You do know it. So why are we, if that's the case in spirit, why are we being told this? To be aware that this hasn't ceased. This picked up recently. So if you are feeling in a negative mindset, this is probably why. So be aware it may not be you completely. This is not about blaming anyone. It's not anyone's fault. This is not what it's about. Someone's not acting in their best position. They're holding a negative view on things. They're wanting things their way. That's not blame. It's just where they're at. You're in a position where you can understand that and you can go, well, I'm moving away from that. You can be in that position if you want to. I'm moving away. So it's not, this is not a blame. This is not a pick on. This is not, it's just making you aware that that energy is still there. It can be coming in with the eight of wands. Just hold your ground. That's all you need to do is just hold your ground, be quiet and just hold your ground. Reflect that off if you need to. Return to sender if you need to, with love. Because it's for them to learn what they're doing and to rise up from that. It's not about you teaching them. It's just sending it back to them so they can learn. Maybe pull themselves out of where they're at. But that's not your job. Yeah, when it comes to this person, isolate yourself. Be like a hermit with them. Just don't listen. Don't take any of it in. Doesn't mean be a hermit all the way. It just means with these particular people, don't. Particular people. So it could be more than one. Stand your ground and don't take any shit, basically. You're on the right path. Happiness is yours. You know what battles to play and what ones not to. And when it comes to this person or people, interacting is not the way to go. You know, I'm not dealing with that battle. That's for you. I'm over here. I'm the wallflower over here. Don't even look at me because I've got nothing to do with this. Yeah, you're moving on to better rewards. Because you've dropped the weight of this. You were carrying it for a little while, but you've dropped the weight of it. You've seen a better direction. Especially with the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups. You see a better direction. You see a better movement. Is that it, Spirit? Is there anything else we need to talk about? I'm hearing where you're heading. What about it? What do we need to talk about that for? Oh, my legs went cold again. Where are we heading, Spirit? What's important about that now? Is that another reading? Six of Pentacles in the bottom. Justice reversed. The High Priestess. Whoever this is does not like where you're heading. You might find some accusations flying around about you. Don't buy into them. Don't interact with them unless you absolutely have to. Someone doesn't want this done though. They want to keep telling their 2 cents. And it's all it's worth, 2 cents. It's not going to be. It's not going to be worth anything, but they're going to try their hardest to unleash some stuff. But just don't get caught up in this. Don't worry your head about any of it. Just keep your focus on the prize. I'm seeing the Ten of Pentacles as like a prize. Keep going where you're heading. Don't wait. Don't pick up the sticks again. You've dropped them. Let them go. Bury them if you want to. Don't go back and pick them up. Okay, that's the thing. Okay. This might be turned around as in a poor me attitude. 422. Okay. Don't get pulled back into the source of all that. Like, you know where you are now, but in really tired, really stressed positions, you can be pulled in really easily. Or someone could be very apologetic, but it's not real. But you would like it to be real, you know what I mean? Don't get sucked in, don't get pulled backwards, because someone's putting on a show for you. I'm seeing that like a show. It's a pretense. Is there anything else, Spirit? Welcome in, Renee. Is there anything else I need to know? You found your freedom, keep your freedom. Some of you, this was a partnership. Some of you, it's a friend group. Some of you, it was a workplace, disagreements in a workplace, being pushed out. Anywhere you've been pushed out of, don't worry about it. Keep moving with that line. You're being put into a better position. Welcome in, Robert. Who is trying? Like, someone's really trying to upset your cart. But again, you're on a good trip. You've left it all behind. Send back any energy you feel. If you feel yourself going into a negative thought pattern, send it back. It's not yours. Cut cords if you need to. Do whatever you need to release this energy further if it's needed. If this energy is still coming at you, you need to keep moving it back on. Like, shake your tail feathers and send the energy back, like the water off a duck's back scenario. Shake it off, send it off. It's not yours. Is there anything here we need to know about? I'm running a bit thin on cards. Is there anything else? So here, there's a new deck. Keep going. Is there anything else, Spirit, that we need to know? You've worked really hard on discerning what is right and what is wrong. And as much as I hate those statements, people seem to understand that. You know what's negative and you know what's positive. What's going to get you moving? What's going to hold you back? You've worked all this out. You've worked really hard to work it out. A lot of you had cut off situations that are not working for you. But someone really wants you going backwards. Be aware of it and hold your ground. Just don't get caught up in the emotional source of it. You know you're on the right path. You know you're heading to the right space, and you're ending a cycle, and you're finding love for yourself, and you're not holding the negative nightmares, the whole negative thought patterns that you were experiencing. Anything else? I almost used the whole deck here. Anything else, Spirit? Nope. The choice is yours how you want to do this. You've got opportunities to hold your emotional balance, or you can send yourself stagnant and go the wrong way. It's up to you. Always choice in this. Yep. We done with that one. List is open if anyone's after a reading. They are charged readings. Donation based. Alright, let's put you away, because I don't want to keep playing with that energy. And we'll go to Celtic Tarot. Let's see what you've got. Are you referring to someone that might be in chat? My name's not Tammy. Just checking. Here I go by the name Mystikal, and that's where I'm staying. Although it's very well known what the name can be. Ah, she's your friend. Okay. I'm not playing with that energy. We're leaving that alone. Thank you very much. I've given almost a whole deck of cards on that last reading. We're not doing any more on that. That's been and gone. Where's my sage? There it is. Move that energy on. Well, if Tammy's here, welcome in, Tammy. Sorry, I'm just lighting up my sage. Just clear that energy out. I don't really like reading that sort of energy. Unique Angel, hello, how are you? I mean, we had 2 or 3 days of really good readings, and yeah. I want to bring that energy in. I don't want it. You want to talk? King of Pentacles. You're on your way. Look at that. 3 wands, King of Wands, 10 of Cups in the world. You're closing out a beautiful cycle. I'm doing really well, thank you. King of Pentacles, King of Wands, 10 of Cups. You're closing it all out. It's beautiful cycle. You're on your way. You're literally on your way to your like, 3 of Wands goes to the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is a what's the word? Sorry, I'm shaking the table all over the place. Milestone. You're almost there. You're getting through the path. You're almost at the milestone where you can see everything coming together ahead. Oh, someone made a donation. Sweet. Oh, thanks, Nat. Did you want a reading? Let me. Oh, I need to open that up, don't I? Sorry, it's on the other one. Let me. I would normally use my phone for this, but I'm using my phone to do recordings or go live, so I can't normally look at there. Okay. Oh, wonderful. All right, let's work with that one. All right, Nat, what would you like a read on? Do you have a question, or would you like a general? What's the energy today? We're not using that one. Oh, no, we are. That's okay. I do like the way that shows up. Mm-hmm. Yes, Nat, I saw it. It shows me in the chat now that donations have been done. Would you like a general, or do you have a question? Is there something you want me to answer, particularly? Someone's charging in, ready to put something to rest. They're done. They've decided what they're doing now. BM, this is a paid reading live. More general, sweet. We can go with that. That was a nice card actually with the 4 of Wands. Okay. Thank you. That's where my cat usually likes to sit, but she's avoiding it today. She wants to be down near the window and watch what does Spirit want me to know. Sweet, we can work with that. All right. Move you that way for a sec. All right. What does Spirit want Nat to know at this point in time for her highest good? It's not feeling like the right deck. All right. There you are. I'll use this one. Bit big for my hands, but that's one they want. All right. What does Spirit want Nat to know at this time for her highest good? That's okay. That's fine. I was just letting you know. What does Spirit want Nat to know? I feel like I need to do that first. It's not lining up where they want it. Come on. Oh, okay. That's better. All right. Something's not quite finished. Like you almost feel like something's slowed down. Something's come to almost a standstill. You're wanting something to happen, a next move to be made, next placement to be set at. The issue is something needs to be finished off first. There's either a lesson that needs to be learnt or some sort of move that needs to be made before this will turn around and start moving. This one's a very slow moving one. This is a Knight of Pentacles. almost feels like something's taking so long, it's just not moving. Three of Wands. Okay. Where are we going with that one? It's almost like you've taken a little bit of a wrong turn. You need to backtrack somewhere. If you want this to move, it's almost like you've gotten, like, this is the Three Wands. You've gotten to a crossroads. You've made your decision, but it's gotten you almost to a dead end. So you can't finish where you need to be. Yeah, it's a bit like that. Yeah. There's something you need to do first. I'm seeing the diamond here, not the pentacle, just the diamond. Now the diamond is on this, in this deck, is on top of the four of Wands. The next point, either something you have not planned for, or something you've skipped. Four of Coins with the Page of Coins. This is all about work from the looks of things. Either work or a side hustle or something that like, you've got all the inspiration, you've got all the things that you want to do, but things are getting you stuck. Things aren't coming in the way you want it, at the speed you want. Be careful of how you're thinking about things or what you're worrying about. You're blocking some Spirit, can you make this clearer, please? You're blocking your own intuition. There's something, you've made a decision, you've moved in a direction, or you're heading in that direction. You need to backtrack and move forward first before you veer off that way. So, like, keep going or veer off. Keep going or veer off. You veered off for some reason. You made a choice to veer off where you're heading. But it looked like where you should be heading. But really, you should be going straight. What's this got to do with, Spirit? Where are we heading with this? With the coins, it really makes me feel like it's something physical. Either work, something you've done with your finances, some sort of study that you're looking to do. Something along those lines. I'm not getting a really clear picture on it. I feel like this, whatever's happening, the intuition is really cloudy. It's almost like whatever you've chosen to do, you're destabilizing yourself with the Three of Coins in reverse. Three of Coins is about study, foundation, about, right. I feel like you've made a diversion of where you're heading, but it looked like the right direction at the time, but it's actually taken you off course a little. So what you're wanting to come in isn't coming in with the Eight of Wands. In reverse, it's hard. You're making all the right creative moves, but there's some other move that you've made that sort of, it hasn't derailed you, it's just sent you off. You can backtrack a little bit and come back up. You haven't gone far, it's just like there. Or be careful of actually diverting the wrong way. Be very careful and aware of the direction you are trying to head with. If that's the case, then there might be something coming up that's going to look like you need to go that way, but no, keep going straight. Is the feeling I'm getting from this. No, I get you. I get you. It could be that. There could be something else though. It feels physical, but it also feels financial. As I said, it could be side hustle stuff as well. But be aware that it's if you haven't already been diverted off on something, something's coming to light though. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, the truth of a matter, okay, what you thought might be the right direction, someone might have misdirected you. And then the truth comes out, no, that wasn't actually the right position to take. Could be something in that too. Could very well be. Don't take this to heart though. Make sure you don't hold it. You know, let it all go and just go. Okay, nope. I'm going well from here. Don't let it disrupt you from the position, but be aware of what directions you're heading with things. You'll actually end up in a really good space. Not necessarily partnership, but I see a very nice place if you don't, keep a really level head about where you're going. Good. I'm glad it makes sense because I'm really struggling to find the base to it. But if you've got so many things going on, it's really hard to sort of pinpoint where it is. Okay, it's like you need to find the strength to make it to the end point so it finishes out. Something needs to finish, and I've got death card in reverse. Something needs to finish. Maybe there's something you need to let go of. Maybe you're holding on to something so this can't happen. Oh, that makes more sense. Because 10 of coins, you're heading to a really good space. Maybe it might be needing to let something go or something needs to be finished off. And the world card's telling me, yeah, shut it off. Whatever, you'll know whatever that is. Yeah, well, it's draining your strength to get to where you really want to go. So probably letting that go at this point in time, as much as you want to play it. 444. It's 444 here. Is there anything else you want to know with that? I know I haven't been very clear, but if you're understanding it, if it's making sense to you, good. If something's draining your strength to get there. Sweet. If you're happy with that, and I'm happy. Thank you. I really appreciate you getting a reading with me. Really do appreciate it. Look, I was really, really struggling with that one to try and get where it was grounding. Okay, well, that makes sense then. It's like I was really trying to get a grip on it and it just wasn't happening. Appreciate you too. Thank you. I really do. Nice. That song's still going through my head. Page of Wands and the King of Wands. And the Seven of Clubs. Oh, someone's got an option between the two. Which one are you taking? Interesting. There's a couple of offers on the table. Which one are you taking? I don't know who this is for. There's a nice energy coming in. Ooh. Really think about this one because it's going to be a doozy. Which way you're going, it's going to be a doozy. Hi, Keela. Or Keela. Someone's got a very interesting choice coming up. I pulled this out, shuffled, put it back, shuffled cards, and out it came again. 5 of coins. It could be left out. You could be left out in the dark if you're not careful. Really, whoever's got this choice to make, think very carefully about what you're doing. This one's all lovey-dovey, all happy. Be careful. That could be deceptive. I see that as whoever I'm talking to, male or female, doesn't matter. You got a choice between two things here. Take serious stock of what you're doing. Exactly. This needs discernment. This needs going within, moving away. Don't let anything dishevel you. This could be between people. This could be between a position. This could be actions you want to take. I mean, they're wands. They're about action anyway. Creativity, inspiration. Don't get caught up in the emotional side of it. Internally, you know what's right for you, but something might look really flashy and wonderful, but it's not quite what you want. Yeah, with the Hierophant, really sit down and think about it. Take yourself out of the mix if you need to with the 5 of coins. Doesn't necessarily mean you put out in the cold. You might need to put yourself out in the cold so you don't get caught up in all of it. Yeah, move. Some of you need to move away from it. It might look all good and fantastic, but it's not for you. Moving away mentally and looking after you. These two need to go together. That was on a side note for someone. Sweet. I'm glad that makes sense. Get rid of that. I don't need it right now. That's better. keep hearing the Amy Winehart song about rehab. I was like, yeah. And yes, I was listening to it earlier, but it's really playing on my head. Sweet. You're very welcome. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Be careful. If that's got to do with love, or looking for happiness outside of yourself, be careful of that too. Yes, baby. Yeah. You want to come up and say hello? Yeah. What? Well, come on. Mm-hmm. Fool, the Hierophant, Six of Wands, Two of Cups, Seven of Cups in reverse. Something here is a distraction. It's not going to give you the start you're looking for. There's a big distraction going on. So be aware. We're now heading into a whole lot of action area. We're in Aries season and we're in a whole lot of action. We're in a whole lot of movie. Thanks, lovely. We're moving on. We're getting into a good space. Be careful what can pull you backwards. Be careful of deception. Knight of Swords. Ten of Wands in reverse. Three of Coins. Four of Swords. This Knight of Swords charges in and wants to fix everything. Wants to help. You've dropped that load. You're not carrying it anymore. You're not running in saving anyone anymore. Well done. Whoever that is, well done. Do not save anyone. There's no one to save but you. Anything you want to do for anyone else, you do that for yourself. You've put in enough energy on that. You're healing. You're getting to a good space. If family's piling stuff on you and it's weighing you down and they're all moving forward, they're all getting better, but you're being weighed down so much you can't deal with anything, yeah. If you have to move away from family, if family are overloading you with everything, absolutely. The only person I talk to is my kids and my mum in my family, and I'm one of 5. If you're being used and if someone's put you in that position where you're carrying all the weights and no one else is doing anything and things are so uneven where you're having to balance it out by doing more and more and more, walk away. Choose you. Because you're the one who needs healing. They don't. They'll just keep coming to you until you fall down and they always walk away feeling better. Especially if you're drained as anything, like you've got no energy to do anything, you can't think, can't move. Now, I'm not telling you to do that. That's the best course of action for you. You choose not to, then you keep holding to that. Yeah, when you understand the truth of the matter, you can finish it out. You can bring that repeating cycle to an end. But it's up to you. What's the most loving thing you can do is love yourself. And I'm not saying put yourself above everyone else because you're better than everyone else. No. But you value yourself, and when your cup is overflowing, give as much as you want. Just give, so long as your cup's overflowing. That's where it needs to be. And if anyone wants to keep taking from you when you say, I want to give to myself first, I want to make myself nice and whole so I can keep giving. If they don't agree with that, they're there to use you. They don't care about you. Again, Queen of Cups with the lovers. Love on yourself. Look after yourself. Give yourself the love you want. Partnership, friendships, all that. When you're loving on yourself well, the best partnerships, the best friends, the best things for you will be coming in. While you don't and you give to everyone else and you're running yourself low, you're only going to have people that are going to come to you wanting things from you rather than giving to you. And you'll know who these are because when you go asking for help, when you go asking for assistance when you need it, or when you say, no, I really need to go and rest, and they keep pushing, they're the ones you'll recognize. Yep. You set your boundaries. You love on yourself. Those that respect that and go, nope, you're right. You need time for you. You've done a hell of a lot. I will go find help somewhere else. They're the ones you keep around. The ones that go, oh, F you. You just think about yourself. You're so selfish. Let them go. They're the ones that just want your energy. They just want you to stay underfoot and they can use you as you like. That's where you're going to know who's for you and who's not. Interesting. Why have we King of Cups in reverse? Stop giving all your hard work to someone who does not deserve it. He's only there to take what they want. It doesn't matter who it is around you. It really doesn't. Because whoever is around you at this point in time doing this, there's other people 10 times more aligned with you. I'm not going to say better, more aligned with you. These people are not aligned with you. They're aligned with you while you're thinking in that mode. When you think in the mode, no, I need to love on myself, more aligned people come towards you. And these just fall away and let them fall. Don't go chasing them. Don't go finding out what's wrong. Leave it all alone. Let them fall away. And you watch all the others come in. All the ones that really do line up with you. The biggest misconception, or one of the biggest misconceptions we can have, that the family we're born into is the family we need to stay around. That's not necessarily true. I'm not saying it's the case for everyone, but it's not necessarily true. They're the ones we come in to receive the lessons, and then we work through those lessons and then get to where we're aligned with other people. It could still be with the family. Family may grow together. Family may not grow together. Your family might be 10 people across the world. It's up to you to make the decision to love you. You can give a hell of a lot more for a hell of a lot longer when you can give to yourself. Fill your cup up, keep it filled, and overflow goes everywhere else. Let go of those that do not want the best for you. Let them go. You're not being mean. You're just sending them off. I love you, but I'm going to do it from over here. I'm not standing beside you anymore. I'm going to do it from over here. I love you. That's not changed, but I'm going to do it from here. That's the mindset. I'm going to give you space to go learn your lessons. If you learn them and we're still in a good space and you line up from where I am, all good. That's the attitude to have. Or put it this way, that attitude will get you into the best place possible. Anything more to say on that, Spirit? You keep doing you, and you keep your wishes and wants alive. You keep heading in your direction with the Three of Wands. It's all there ready for you. Keep moving. Fair enough. Four of Cups. Seeing tears in all different directions. Interesting. Don't be disappointed having to put up boundaries. Oh, it is. Especially teenagers. No problem, Amber. Welcome back in. All good. She keeps slipping her hands. Oh yeah, no, I'd be fixing that for sure. And I'd be looking at that if on a spiritual level, I'd be looking at that. Why does she keep moving? Like why is the harness allowing her to slip out? What's slipping away from you? What have you not got a tight enough grip on? Sorry, when things happen like that, there's always, for me, a spiritual thing to look at. Because it's coming in your face for a reason. I mean, it's not necessarily the questions I've given you. It might be something else. But why is it showing up for you? That's the other thing. So that's what I mean. It's not necessarily what I'm saying, but it could be that as well. But if she's running away from you, what's slipping away? What are you allowing to slip away? It could be money. It could be opportunities. It could be anything. Yeah, if that's the way you're taking it, then go with it. You're looking at it at a spiritual way anyway. It could be that. Two of Swords, someone's not wanting to look at something. They're avoiding it. It's slipping out of your hands if you're avoiding it. What are you not looking at? Ten of Swords could be someone else's thoughts about you, but I got a feeling there's something about you're not looking at. I don't ask for approval. That message got hidden, user. because of words you've chosen to use, you could have put that in a different way. But yes, I get what you mean. Yeah, and that could be the case too. That could be very well the case. And that's what I was saying. What have you loosened your grip on? What are you not holding on to tight enough? And that might be exactly what you said, because you're not home enough. You're not giving her the attention she's looking for. So she's slipping out of your grip. Oh, absolutely. Welcome in, Pack. Well, that would explain. Excuse me. That would explain the Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords. That was a general thing, but it seemed to have aligned with you at the time. List is open if anyone wants to donate for a reading. It could also be not, prioritizing certain things, finding your, what's slipping out from you, and what you need to refocus on. Sagittarius. Okay, I'm going to assume you're Sagittarius, or you want a reading on Sagittarius. If you do, it's a donated reading. We're back to the power of love again. All in love is fair, but you don't care. It don't care what you do. It'll just come over you whenever you want it. Remember to ask for help too. That just came in with help from above. Thanks, lovely. Feel the power of love. You dreaming, little miss? She really doesn't want to join us. She's sleeping over near the window. Sorry, my cat usually sits there when I'm reading. It's like, yeah, she doesn't want to do it today. I must have used too much sage. Not good for cats. And they end up on their fur and then they lick it up, which has got to be careful. Well, good. Well done. Yeah, ask for help. Yeah, and make sure you've got all your priorities where you want them. What you're wanting to focus on. We can get distracted sometimes on other things. Oh. Absolutely. I will have a cup of tea. I am manifesting another cup of tea. Even though I've had quite a few, I will have one again. Keep me awake. It's Friday here. We have. Is it Friday? Thursday? Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. I had to think for a second. We have weekend. Any plans for the weekend? Anyone doing anything? Someone needs to hear that things are moving. They may seem really slow, but things are moving. Stop getting caught up that they're not. Stop worrying about it. Things are moving on course. I mean, the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving, but they get there. They're very dependable. It's like working with a Clydesdale. They're very dependable in getting to their place. Oh, good. I'm glad. I know you're saying not having much to do, but that's probably what you need to do is spend time with it. Like, some things just take time, especially if you ask for something big. I wonder if I could learn and be good at card reads. Yeah, why not? Usually I get afraid of manifesting bad stuff because they come true. But good things are hard to see them come through. If you're holding negative beliefs about what's going to happen, you're going to see it. What you see outside of you is what's happening within you. So if you believe bad things are going to be easy to see, bad things are going to keep happening, that you manifest a lot of bad things, again, I'm using the word bad and good, negative and positive, then that's what's going to come through. And it takes a bit to get used to seeing what words you're using, what things you're putting out there. Get people to show you, hey, you've used that word a lot. Take a look at that. Is that a belief you're holding? That sort of thing. But yeah, anyone can learn to read cards. It's tapping into your intuition that takes card reading to another level. But anyone can read what the cards are. Like, most definitions, the Knight of Pentacles is very slow. It's progressive knight. All the other knights are fast. This is about physical things around you. This could be finding a house. This could be getting through your studies. It might take you longer. It might take you an extra year on top of what would normally take. Someone could look at that and go, well, I'm seeing a guy holding a coin, but he's not really focusing forward now, is he? He's focusing a bit to the side. So he's not really focused on where he's going. That's why it's taken him so long to get there. There's so many ways you can read cards. Yep, there's even more. There's even more to it, but yeah, they're just a tool like any other divination tool out there. It's a way of connecting to your intuition. Not everything's going to be running fast. When I look back at this, take your time. Don't let the internal dialogue get you to think this is far too slow, because it's going at the pace it needs to. Exactly. Don't get too caught up literally in what things say. Not playing with that energy. It's, the other thing I learned is from the cards that it's bad to do reading on other people unauthorized. Yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily say it's black magic or dark magic, um, but it is going against other people's own rights not to have their information looked at without permission. Permission is a big thing, or at least for me. You're not necessarily going to get the true answers if you go looking at stuff that's not for you. Snap. That's one big snap there. Ah. I mean, there's different schools of thought of what black magic is anyway, even if it exists. We're going back there, are we? Oh, I haven't used you for a while. It's Oracle of the Hidden Realms. I feel like something needs to come out of here. The Well Watcher in reverse. Okay. I don't necessarily believe that pack or pack. Is that an O or a C? Sorry, I'm not seeing clearly. I've got the light sort of shining in front of my face. So if I've been saying the wrong name, I'm really sorry. um, yeah, I don't necessarily believe that it goes that far. But for me, it's ethics and morals. I don't go looking into anyone's energy that hasn't given me permission, because that's going against their rights as a as a soul being here doing their things. That's where I stand. I don't necessarily go into the whole, you know, lose everything and I don't go there. For me, it's an ethical thing. Yeah. I don't go and choose to read anyone in particular. I'll just put out whatever energy comes out. If someone resonates, then that's their message. They've come here to see it. But if someone, I won't pick someone out and go, hey, I'm giving you a reading. I'll ask if you want one, but I won't pick you out and say, here, this is for you. Thank you very much.
I bought and am playing Arc 2.
Huh?
I bought and am playing Arc 2.
sweet. What did it cost?
17 compared to the 70 it normally is.
I'll get it when I get my computer fixed.
It's only on sale for like a couple of days.
Ooh, okay. I'll head into Steam later. You got it on Steam?
Yeah.
Sweet. The Well Watcher in reverse. Why is that? Number 7. 7 might come up for someone. I'll teleport it over. I manifested it. He came and asked if I wanted one, basically. He walks up, shaking his cup, and looks at me like, "You want one?" Yep, I'll have it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's making sense now because I looked at this one on the bottom. Oh, and that one. Someone's feeling like they haven't got the wisdom for something or the ability to tap into this. You're being told, whoever this is for, you've got assistance, you've got the ability, you've got the control, with the Horse King. And then the Wise Woman, you've got a help around you if you're willing to ask and put it out there that's what you want. Exactly. You don't have to suffer the sun dancers. Just because you don't have it right now doesn't mean you can't. It's a nice one, isn't it? I do like this deck. I don't use it very often, but I do like it. There is assistance as long as you keep your integrity. As long as you keep in a really good space. The world's your oyster. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Someone feels like they're really stuck. Phoenix in reverse. For someone, they're in waiting, like they're waiting for the ability to rise up and be the phoenix and restart, resurrect themselves. Oh, you certainly can. I don't like looking into the future. I like seeing what's going on now. Not necessarily what's going on around me, but where I can, what I'm missing, what I need to learn, what that sort of side. Like where this goes is beautiful. You've got assistance. You've got to be open to that assistance. And don't judge yourself. The lady of the mirror, don't judge yourself. Don't reflect on it without being judgeful of yourself, of what's going on. Don't judge the situation. Having judgment means you've got an energetic connection to it, which is going to uh, inhibit your ability to see the situation as it is. You're being guided along the way. The river queen, look at them. There's a natural movement to it. That's why I was having trouble. I'm looking at flow. There's a natural movement to it all. But whenever you're stuck, you need to ask for help. Exactly. You can get paralyzed over it all, overthinking, over connecting to it. Everything has a cycle. Sisters of the Seasons, everything has a cycle. Cycle of growth. There's a natural order to things. But you can disrupt that order if you allow the hungry ghosts to come in, which is obsession, scarcity consciousness, attachment. Like if you um, energetically hold on to things in a certain way, you're going to disrupt the cycle that's coming for you, or the cycle you're working with, should I say? I got corrected there. Yes. Acquire knowledge where you feel like you need it. And small steps, just asking for help and just taking small steps in the process, and you've got it. It's all there. Like, it's beautiful energy. It's all coming. Moving along with kindness, being considerate of others, but not bowing to them, if you know what I mean. Keeping your compassion and love for people without disrupting that balance of self and others. Oh, okay. Someone had a light bulb moment. I could feel that happen. Like, oh yeah, sort of energy. It's like, oh, I hadn't thought of that. Excuse me, sipping my tea. Watch the words you use. Really watch the words you use. Initially, just focus on them and see what you're using regularly. Even if you record yourself, just have your phone recording for a while and just listen to the word, play it back and listen to the words that come out of your mouth when you're talking. You'll see repeated words, and they are very, very obvious as to what belief you're holding. And I'll let you know whether that belief is actually something you want to hold on to or if it's something you want to let go of. Do you think I should start putting stuff in boxes? So, yes. Anything you don't need, anything you're not in need of, yes, I would. I would start setting the process up. That's you acting um, intentionally. Absolutely. I 100% agree with Gala. Yep. Oh, sweet. I love it when it links up like that. 1818. Yep. Perfect. It doesn't have to be a lot. You can do a little bit each day or week or whatever. It's just setting that intention. Yeah, I'm getting ready to move. And start visualizing yourself moving. Try and visualize where you're moving to. Visualize that the key in your hand and opening the door. It doesn't matter what the house looks like. visualize yourself doing that and the emotion that's going to go with that. The joy of opening it up for yourself, the joy of moving those things in. Like bring that energy through with you. So you're bringing a very loving energy into that space. Emotion is one of the biggest things to help us manifest. Even angry, we can manifest a hell of a lot. But you're going to manifest whatever you're angry about. But yes, you can with that. That's why it's, experience the anger, but don't get holding it. If that makes sense. So yeah, put as much, visualize as much as you can the energy you want to have, the feeling you want to have when you find this house or this place. That too. But then you're allowing them to control you. But the anger is not so much about them controlling you. It's more about the anger is letting you know that something's not aligned with you. Either a belief you have about whatever's gotten you angry. So you're holding a belief, so it's going against whatever's happening. Or something someone else is doing is not aligned with you. There's a lot of ways to look at it. I don't like the idea of someone having control over you energy, like voicing it that way, because you're not really looking at what the anger's about. Yeah, I'll agree with you there. I think that's enough with that one. My feet are cold. I don't know. The heater's on, but my feet are cold. Felt like a cat was moving around, but my cat's over there. Maybe that's an indication that I've put out there I want another friend for my cat, or my son's cat technically, but might end up being mine. That's out again. Okay. Someone needs to know that because it's come out again. There's a cycle to everything. There's an order to it. Work with that, and don't disrupt it by having obsessions or thinking that something can't happen. We probably will. We probably will. Oh, the snaps. Oh, I just worked out what you said. No, but it made a lot of sense when I went back over it. I understood what it was telling me. Yeah, the pole dancing. But yeah, no. I haven't heard any more. But that could still yet happen. I don't know. Well, we'll see. But it was definitely being made to pay attention to that reading more than was. It was getting people to pay more attention to it. It could have easily felt like it was being a reading for one person, and it wasn't. There was more people to know what it meant. or to take it into consideration. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad we can make you make it all work well. Uh, Someone needs to find some stillness. They're rushing their head too much. They're overthinking. Someone needs to ground, almost go near water. Like I'm seeing lying down near water and in thing. Just take some time out. Just oh, okay. Web weaver. Be careful what you're weaving. Be careful what you're creating. There's a cause and effect. Someone's actually all right. There is someone here who is actually pushing themselves off the tracks by well overthinking. You need to pull it back. Whoever this is, pull it back. Go back to basics, go back to ground, go back to all the things you know you should be doing. This person knows they're doing it, but sort of getting caught up in the energy of it. Pull back from it. Hey, Leslie and Yolanda, sorry, moved fast then. Someone really needs to pull back from it because there's a cause and effect when you do that. Someone really needs to take note of it. I may need to snap my own fingers to get someone to take note of it. I don't want to have to do it, but I might. Again, I'm going back to the Knight of Pentacles. It's taking its time. Yes, let it. It's going to be the best it can be for you, for whoever, everyone concerned, if you allow it to take the process it needs. Someone's trying to rush something, thinking it's not happening, interfering, not worthy enough. I don't know what it is. You add in whatever adjective you're doing. Go back to basics again. I'm seeing 22. Get still, get back to ground, get back to just shut your mind off. Even if it's go have a bath and just put a video on and just shut yourself off. I don't care. That's part of the reason we want things to happen. Especially if things are slow, we're worried that it won't happen because it is slow. But someone really needs to pull back and just settle. I don't know why this is so important, but someone really needs to hear it. Okay, the wise woman. You're not allowing your understanding, your integrity come through. I don't know why it's understanding and integrity. You need to make some compromise with yourself. Someone could be overly analyzing themselves and what they're doing. If that's the case, yes, stop. Just retreat from doing that. Talk to them about other things, but don't talk to them about that because you are reliving the energy of it. So yes, if that's you, then pull back. Please pull back. Yep. Remind him that you love him, but you need to do this your way. And if that means disconnecting for a little while, you may have to. I'm not saying do that or that's there, but sometimes we have to get to that point. It's like, I'm just going to disconnect for the weekend. I'm going to go ground. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'll talk to you again next week or whatever, that sort of thing. But this is really important because you're causing yourself more pain than you need. We've got the Cosmos and the Altar Princess. You need to spend time on doing what you need. So if this is you, Amber, I'd be doing the preparation work. Visualizing the place you want to move to, visualizing it all flowing nicely, removal truck ready for you, everything packs on beautifully. You've worked out what you're taking with you, you're able to release all the things you're not taking. Just really set it up with intention of how easy this is going to be. Yeah, it doesn't have to be for it, just enough time for you to reset yourself. You might even be the phoenix that needs to rise up because you're holding yourself down. So you rise up with a new position again. Like, yep, no, I've got this, and I'm moving, and I've got it planned out, and I know what I'm doing. It'll happen when it happens. Perfect. Love it. Are we done with this read now? Yes, we're done. Yeah, the power of love. It keeps coming back up. The power of love for yourself. Loving yourself enough to say, enough is enough, moving off, enough is enough, I know what I'm doing, enough is enough, we'll communicate later. I need to be for me right now. Trust. Yeah, chess queen, trust. You're going to come round and revisit something. I don't know who this is. It's not necessarily you, Amber, but someone's going to come round. Trust the process. Something's going to look like it's repeating itself. That's okay, because you're getting tested whether you can deal with this thing differently than what you've done in the past. Whatever it is, someone's going to be revisiting something, and that's okay. It's a test for you. Everything's circular. It comes back and it comes back and comes back until it gets to the point where you don't have to look at that lesson anymore because you've changed it so much it's not passes at it. Well, that's hitting the mark, apparently. I've hit the mark with someone. That's good. Someone's heard that. Or was that you, user? It's like that hit the mark somewhere. That was hitting where spirit intended it to go. If you think about situations like when you go away and you come back to something, you get tested again. Okay, how am I going to react to that now? Okay, I've changed that bit, but I still need to look at it another way. Okay, they get taken around, you go think about it, you come back. Oh, okay, I've seen it that way now. Okay, I've reacted that way, that changed that way. Oh, I'm understanding more. Round. Okay, now I'm changing this bit. Oh, now I understand it more. So you're gaining layers of understanding each time you come back to it, because you can't always assess and understand a situation in the one hit. Sometimes it takes a few times to come round and go, oh, but it looks like someone's repeating the pattern all the time. not always the case. They're seeing it in a slightly different situation. If someone's going round and round and round like that and not changing anything and trying to hope that something's changing, that's different. But we're talking about going around and getting tested. Okay, have you seen it differently? Yes. Okay, let's spiral up to the next bit next time you come around. Did you think about this? Did you think about that? The issue only comes when repeating cycles that don't help you is ones that you keep doing the same exact same thing, seeing it the exact same way, not changing anything. It's like leaving a relationship, learning a lesson, then coming up to two others that look the same, and did you act on that? Okay, how did you receive that? How did you work with that? Sometimes it takes a few to make sure that you've cleared that lesson fully. Especially with the really damn big lessons. You know, that boundary thing, the thing where we have to put up boundaries. Gee, that's one hell of a big lesson. That's a lesson you learn all your life. Ooh, someone's decided to change the direction. Ooh, energy's changed too. Ooh. Yes, that's the right mindset. God handle it for you. It's a great sin to play God in other people's lives. I understand where you're going with that one. I understand that. Personally, I don't believe in sins, personally. But it's respect and understanding of other people's lives that we don't play in it. It's their journey, we don't interfere. Unless we're called to interfere, that's a different scenario. Yeah, most people are because they're wanting to help. They're wanting to do things, and it's very hard to. And we're taught not to put ourselves first. We're taught to put everyone else first, and that's not the case. Self first, fulfill self, give out once you are in a really good position to give. It doesn't mean don't give. It just means make sure you're not giving where you're emptying your cup continuously and you can't refill it. Or when you refill it, it's gone and you haven't had a chance to do anything with it. Boundaries enable you to keep your cup full, or at least attempt to. Someone's rising up from the ashes, about to, or seeing that they can. Ooh, someone's understood that they can. They can resurrect themselves. Or they want to. But if I'm looking at this one, someone needs to get a handle on what they're seeing, the visions they're seeing, whatever's coming through, whatever details they're holding on to. Once you get a clear understanding of that, that's where discernment comes in. And trust the process and have discipline and boundaries, knowing your boundaries, knowing the discipline to hold it there. This is all beautiful. This is coming straight for you. You watch yourself fly up. But it's going to take discipline to hold those boundaries in place. Anyone can set boundaries, very few people can hold them. And if you guys give me a couple of minutes, I need bathroom break. Just 1 sec. All right, where were we? Come on, chair, move nicely. Believe me, after I gave and received nothing in return, I lost even the friendship. I learned to move slow. Good, very good. Yep. Apply that to all the people around you and watch how people behave. The moment you pull back your energy from people, you'll see their behavior change, or some will. And there's so many indicators if you want to see it. We get too caught up in helping people and wanting to give and give and give. Good. Very good. Best place you can be. Yep, that's done. What else are we working with, Spirit? Are we doing any others? Are we back here? Let's see. 555, something's changing. Ooh, there's change in the air. With the 8 of Swords, someone's releasing themselves from the mental cage. Very nice. I like that. Releasing themselves from the mental cage with the 8 of Swords reversed. Five of Cups? Why have we got the 5 of Cups? Oh, you're leaving the sorrow, the regret, all of that. You're leaving it in the past with the 6 of Cups. Nice work. Very nice work. Whoever's done that, good work. Congratulations, you're moving on. But it's so difficult. Kept them for a year, so. And that's okay. It took that time for it to happen. Yeah, you're taking yourself out of the cold. You're moving on your journey. Nice. Oh, there's a magical journey to it, like the unicorn. Like, you set yourself a new precedent. Oh, I like that, Spirit. I like that a lot. You've set yourself a new precedence. Precedence. Ooh, very nice. Like there's a new standard when people deal with you. You're not lowering it for anyone. There's a new standard you're holding yourself to, and everyone else needs to hold to that when they deal with you. Very nice. Yeah, you're setting the new beginnings. You're ready. You're like, yep. I know who I am. I know what I'm doing. Come for me and see what happens. They are gorgeous, aren't they? I love this one. Such a beautiful energy. And the cat with the full. Why is the King of Wands in reverse? Interesting. Someone's leaving a king behind that wasn't a king. They've decided to work on funds. They're trying to work on the pulling everything together on the physical level. It's not just money. It's pulling everything together, getting to where they want to be, and knowing this king's not going to get them there. Whether that's something you're visualizing yourself doing, whichever way it is. It's a whole new attitude here. I love it. I think Spirit loves it too. I love the tinfoil hat. I love it. Yeah, you're letting it all go with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You're letting it go. It's no longer an issue. Beautiful. Couldn't ask for a better energy. Putting it all in the past. If you haven't already, this is your sign to go, hey, yeah, let's let it go. No more holding on to the energy of sadness, sorrow, regret, anything else. Gone, done, finished. Moving on, because it's so much better to go for. What's meant to leave your life, what leaves your life is meant to leave your life. What stays, if you want it. I've got to be careful of that. If you want it to stay, there's some things we have to push on. Knight of Swords. Why have we got the Knight of Swords? Move ahead quickly with this. Or you're moving quickly. You're understanding and you're moving quickly. Yep. Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. You're putting it in the right spot. You're turning the wheel to face north. Face north. Turning the wheel to face north. Sweet. I like that. You're heading to your true north. No, not working with that. Yep, leave that alone. Oh, sweet! Yay! Thank you, guys. Yay! Fantastic. I got over the 200 mark. Oh, I'm so happy. Yes! I hear myself go, yay, in the headphones. I've got to mute it again. I mean, I got it switched down, so obviously I said that very loud. So anyone's got headphones on, I'm sorry. Ah, wonderful. Because I haven't renewed my screen, I can't see those going up. So I still see 198. But yes, over 200. I'm so happy. I'm so sorry. Whoops. I didn't realize how loud I was. Damn. But thank you guys. You're all the ones subscribing, so thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I am so happy I've hit that milestone. It might be small to most people, but for me it's big. I'm happy. I gotcha. Cheers. Oh, I'm so happy. That's good. Yes. I was sitting around 155, 159 for so damn long. It got moving and it got moving and it's like, yes, things are moving on. Things are growing. Perfect. I'm going to have to celebrate now. Everyone does it at 800, 1,000. I'm doing it at 200. Good. Be kind to your liver. I kind of need to. I think I'm on my 6th tea for the day, which is not a good thing. Hence, me needing to use the bathroom regularly. But I feel good. That's nice. That is real. It's put such a smile on my face. Yay. Such a good feeling. That's a good start to the weekend. And there's the emperor, the stag. I keep seeing the stag. I have to look up what the stag means because I don't know how many times I've seen the stag come out in my different cards. And it's something I really notice. What is it about the stag? Like in this deck, it's right there. There you go. How quick was that? It's right there on the path that's been lit up. It's right there waiting. On the 3 of Wands, it's right at the end, if I can find it. Is it this one? No, it's this one. Whoops. I'll read that in a sec, Gala. The stag's everywhere lately. I don't know why I'm paying so much attention to it. Where are you? Oh, these are all sticking. I need a new deck of cards. No more buying for 2. See? They're everywhere. The stag is everywhere. It's really making itself known. Oh, thank you for letting me know because I don't have any way of being notified because I'm using my phone for the going live on my phone because my computer's not working at the moment as well as I'd like to. So 3 card pull. Sweet. We can do that. Do you have a question for it? That's right. You said PayPal. I haven't even got that up. Silly me. No wonder I'm having troubles. Just give me a sec and I'll just have a look. You know, I got 3,000 phones and everything else I could set it up on, and I have it on the one that I'm recording on. Isn't that wonderful? I can just type that in. Give me a sec. I'm not on the page. I will be back in a second. I'm just logging into my PayPal. Sweet. Okay, so again, do you have my apologies, do you have a question to go with that? Oh, I haven't scrolled down here. The Temperance card? Would you do the honors gala and putting that out? I'm happy to do it. It's just, there's a lot to the Temperance card. One of the major things is balance. Temperance is very much balanced energy. Working with water and fire, like too much water, you put the fire out. Too much fire, you evaporate the water. So learning what the balance is. There's timing, divine timing. There's a few other things. Like my head's not going there right now. Um, yes. My memory is all over the place at the moment, so please excuse me if I'm not picking things up again. Much appreciated, Gala. Now, back to Ruby. Did you have a question with the three card pull? Thanks, Gala. What do I need to know or be aware of to help your family? Like you just want it to be around the family, like what you can do for them or be aware of, or regarding. Okay. At the moment, I've got the sun and like these have just fallen out. I haven't actually put the question out there properly yet. The sun and the page of wands in reverse. You're very welcome. All right. What does Ruby need to know of or be aware of in relation to the legal and spiritual attack coming their way? What does Ruby need to be aware of about legal and spiritual attack coming their way towards her family? You wanting this deck? No. This one. You want this one? Okay. There must be some imagery I need. Hey, Rose. Okay. Being called to look at something. Being called to look at something. It's got to do with something not. Someone's not moving on from a belief, an idea that, like, something's happening. Where's the connection here? I feel like someone's being pulled into a drama that doesn't need to be there. It's like, someone's really caught up in the mental drama of it all, the emotional drama. You know, when you focus on something you don't want, you keep more of what you don't want. When you remove yourself, detach, there's a detachment. Judgment understands where you need to detach from something and see it for what it is and pull out of it. So you can close that circle. You close off that lesson. someone's refusing to do it. I don't know if it's someone in your family, if you're in that position, if the whole family's, it's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm feeling that, oh shit, how are we going to deal with it? It's that energy. It's, the Empress knows their position. The Empress knows where things are. The Empress is very much in control, very happy, very, like, understands the circle of things. She's ready to create. She's ready to build. Someone here is working away from that. They're going to this negative place all the time. While they're going to this negative place, it's almost like, it's going to sound horrible, but it's like you're pulling it on yourselves because you keep this whole energy alive. Does that make sense? I'm not feeling like there's a whole spiritual attack coming at you. I feel like this is as almost a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like you've spoken about it so much, like it probably was initially, but this has gotten momentum from other things. I don't know how big this is, but it feels like the momentum has been sped up because someone's on the hamster wheel and won't get off. It's throwing it all off course. You need to know, and the family needs to know, they're making the situation worse by keeping the attention on it that they're doing. You can focus on something without having full grip on it. You can sit back and just watch and just go, okay, I'm seeing where it's going. I'm seeing what it's doing, but I don't need to attach myself to it. And if it is spiritual attack, I don't feel like it is. I don't know why you've come in with that one. I don't feel like it's a spiritual attack. It doesn't feel like it's in there. I feel like whatever's come in, that hamster wheel is still going and going and going, and it's not releasing itself. Oh, I wasn't on up to date with my life. Does that make sense? I really don't feel like this is a spiritual attack at all. It might have been at the start, but it's just they don't have. If it is, they don't have to do anything because family members are just causing this to continually spin, 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 spin. The greatest power you can have now, and anyone in the family that wants to stop this or slow it down at least, is to step off that wheel. You still there? All right, that makes sense, and I understand that. But if you keep in that frame of mind, you're going to um, keep that hamster wheel going. You have to step off that hamster wheel in believing that he can do that to you. Nothing can hurt you unless you allow yourself to, and that's not a spiritual attack. The way you've explained it, that's not a spiritual attack. At someone being abusive, but it's not a spiritual attack. You're very welcome. People who are abusive like that and try and sabotage and do that, they will fall on their own crap they do. They will fall. You need to stand back as the Empress. When you stand back and go, no, I'm moving away. I'm moving away from those thoughts. I'm moving away from pulling this cycle in. And I've been there. I've had an abusive ex. I was with him for 17 years. I've got 5 kids to the person. I'm now in a position where he has no contact with me or my kids, and I am living the life I want. Because I stepped back, I understood, hey, that's his issue, not mine. I need to learn that I'm strong. I'm not giving away my power. Because while you believe he's sabotaging life, while you believe he's trying to get into legal trouble, and he may be, I'm not saying he's not. You're playing into exactly what he wants. Control over you. Release yourself from that. Get out of his hamster wheel. That's his hamster wheel, not yours. Yeah, you are self-fulfilling prophecy of what he wants. You are fulfilling everything he wants. The moment you go, hey, you actually cannot have any effect on me. You cannot control me. You don't have to say this to him. It's your behavior. It's your attitude with yourself. The way you hold yourself, the way you conduct everything changes everything. I was in court for 2 years before I got to the point where kids were with me, no contact, letters once a month. That died off. He kept trying and trying. I moved away. He even had me stuck so I couldn't leave the area I was living in. And that moved on. I go, yeah, you play your games, you do whatever you feel like you need to do. It's your games, not mine. I'm not interacting with those games. That's the mindset. It's you removing yourself from mentally from it. Emotionally, mentally, treat it like a business, treat it like it's just something over there. Of yep. Every time he does something, and then that's another nail in your coffin. I'm just going to make a report of it in my book, keep a diary, that sort of stuff. Does that make sense? I don't feel like there's any spiritual attack. I don't feel like there's overload. I feel like you're staying invested in the scenario of what he wants. Exactly. You're playing into his hands because you're holding that energy. You're keeping the focus, you're keeping the frequency. It's like I was saying earlier in one of the reads, one of the general reads I was saying. Someone's focusing too heavily on something they don't want. Take time out, ground yourself, find your position, understand that he's playing games. You don't need to. Exactly. Mentally and emotionally detach from whatever games he wants to play. They're games. He's going to keep doing things. You have to learn to go, yep, every time I see that, that's another nail in your coffin. I'm going to have that ready for court. I'm going to have it ready for... I'm not going to play into it anymore. And I do know where you are, and I've been there way too long. I got my final orders in 2014, and I have 5 kids to him. I do understand exactly where you're sitting, and I knew what I had to do. And that was the way to do it. You had to detach. See it like he's just being an idiot, and leave it at that. Like, you act and move as you need to. You maneuver whatever you need to do to keep yourself safe, obviously, but you don't play into his hands. If he wants to threaten you with legal shit, go for it. I know where I am. I know who I am. I know all the things that have taken place. I've got records. Come at me because I know I'm in the right position. The only reason you need to worry is if you've done shit that he can get you on and everything can fall to pieces. But even then, you're the empress. If he wants to play like an upside down emperor, that's his problem. He's teaching you to have boundaries for yourself. Flip it round. Here's your biggest gift for you to learn the lessons you need right now, which is to move away, mentally detach. Put yourself in a calm space. Be the eye of the storm. Let him be the storm around you, and you're the eye of the storm going, yep, you can blow the wind all over the place. I don't care. Is that making sense? Hey, Fred. That's why I went through it. To be honest, I'm glad I did. As horrible as it was, and it was physical, it was all sorts of things, but I'm able to come here and go to people like you that are struggling with all this and go, hey, I made it through. I'm living the life I want. I'm really, really happy where I am, and everyone can get there. While you play into the idea of curses, while you play into all that energy, all you're doing is playing right into his hands. You really are. Don't play in his game anymore. Exactly. That's why we go through this. All the others that are still learning that lesson have something to look at, something to learn from. I am a stronger, happier, better person having gone through all that. As horrible as that sounds. You're not alone. Many women have gone through it. Many men have gone through it. It's not singular just to females. Men have gone through it too. There's the other side. But you can get out of it. It's the biggest lesson is you going, no, I'm worth much more than that. And I don't have to buy into whatever crap you want to dish out to me. I don't have to buy into that. That's not my view of things, and you are no better than me. That's the biggest lesson you can have. Value yourself in a much better position than what you're placing yourself. Hey, Violet, how are you, lovely? Little Munchkin didn't want to join us today. She's down on one of the boxes down near the window. Good. Perfect. Another great example. We can play into their games until we decide we're not going to. Hey, Goldilocks. Welcome in. Oh, nice. Are we getting near the end of that? Because that's been going for a little while now. So, are you happy with that, Ruby? You're very welcome. Thank you for getting a read with me. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. And there's nothing better than helping people get through stuff and understand things, how we sabotage ourselves or allow other people to sabotage us because we're giving away control. They're the two biggest things we do. Turn it round, turn the energy round if you really want to do something, Ruby, and look at the person and go, I am so grateful for you for teaching me to understand I am worth so much more than you try to put across. Because he's your biggest gift right now. He really is. He's your biggest gift. Absolutely. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. I know Gala's going to go live soonish. What time did you put it down for, Gala? You're welcome to put your link up too if you want to. Gala plays Red Dead Redemption. So she streams it on YouTube and Twitch. She also has her other channel. Oh, she's not quite there yet. Exactly. You've got to change the momentum and redirect it. The moment you get off the hamster wheel, it starts changing things. Just don't eat in and don't bite into the drama they like to play, because it's the drama that keeps you stuck. Believing you've got to prove yourself to something that you don't need to prove yourself to anything. Yeah, go follow both of those. Dear lovely Gala has both those channels. One's gaming and the other one is going through reviews of tarot decks and oracle cards. I think as an empath, it's discerning and reminding yourself that's exactly. That's not my monkey to deal with either. It's someone else's monkey. You've got to see it for what it really is, not what they're portraying it to be. So stepping back and taking a good look at it. When we're caught in the middle of it, it's not easy to do. Exactly. She's got a new camera, so she's getting ready. I can't wait to see the next one. There's one up, but there's more coming. So please do us a favour and go subscribe to our channels. Good talking to you, user. If you wouldn't mind changing your username at some stage so I know who you are, because I don't like saying the word user because you're not a user. I need to have another name. So if you can think about changing it, that'd be nice. You get up in 3 hours. All right, go have a good rest. Sweet. I'd love to have a look at it. I don't think I've got you on Insta yet. You'll have to send me the link on Discord. I know you didn't choose it, but you can actually go in and change it. So you can use it, put whatever you like there. That's just what they give you at the time. That could be also a guest one. Usually used as a guest one, I think. But you can change it. Bye. Rest well. Yeah, that's okay this time. I usually do. I do prefer it in US, but that's okay for now. Re-log in. It keeps logging me out every. Yeah. Got to get this to not log me out anymore. Because I got to keep typing it in. Did I do it right? Oh, okay. You sent twice. No, that's US dollars. You sent twice. What's Yeah, I receive in US. It's just easier rather than the majority of it comes through from the US. Okay, you sent two lots. Did you want the 3 or the 10 card? What were you after? Looks like you wanted the 10 card. Oops, nope. I went to the wrong spot. Was that the one you were aiming for? Yeah. That's fine. Do you have an actual question, or do you want me to do a general? What are you after today? Thanks, lovely. Okay, so there's some mean girls at your old work. They're really mean. Will they stop soon? Okay. All right, let's look into that. Can we see the well, you want to answer the question before I even get there. My information's all in the pinned comment or in the description. I do have an email if you want to have one offline. I do have that as well. You can just email me for that if you're up for one. I can do one now if you're wanting to donate. I can do one as soon as this is done. All right. That's not quite in it. We're not there yet. I don't feel like that's the right thing. If it comes out, it comes out, but I don't feel like it fits in this. All right. What does Goldilocks need to know about the old previous co-workers that have been bullying her? What does Goldilocks need to know about the previous former co-workers? That's better. Former co-workers that have been really mean to her. What does she need to know about that at this point in time? Don't want that one, you want this one. Okay, got you. All right, didn't even have to shuffle. It's coming out. King of Swords. I'm hearing legal. There's something legal you can do. Okay, so there's still connection even though you're not at the same position. Got you. King of Swords can be legal stuff. So there may be legal things that you can do. If you do, keep it quiet. The moon has hidden things. There's people you can work with. If you know a number of people, you can come together. Again, it's that position of you're allowing them to win because you're playing their game. Even if you move away, you're playing their game because you're believing they have the power to hurt you. They have the power to be really mean and not be stopped. They're not going to stop on their own, as far as I can see. I'm going to give you more cards. I know you did more because I'm going to go further into it. But from what I'm seeing here, there is people you can come together with to work on this. You're not alone. As you know, like you've said, there's others that have been. You can all come together and go at them legally, force them to back off, and go, hey, we're not accepting this. When you come together, they like you said, it's mean girls there. There's obviously a few of them there. They think they've got the ability to control the scenario, to have power over everyone. They've put themselves in that position. It's very similar to another one. Work in stealth, but there's ability to come at them in a legal sense. Even just sending them getting a lawyer to send them a letter. Say, hey, back off. Do you have did you write down things that were needed, like things that happened? Did you do a chronological list of things that have been happening? I mean, if this is more than one person, it doesn't take much for a few of you to get together and get to a lawyer and go, hey, we need these guys to back off. They're doing this, and this. It doesn't even have to get to court. It'll be just as much as, That's okay. So long as you've got something to back yourself up, even go back and you and everyone else that's been affected, do chronological list, and go to a lawyer and go bang, send it all back. It's like you reverse the table on them. Yeah, if you all come together, you're all working like a brick wall going, no, it stops here. We're not taking this anymore. Fire off. It literally doesn't have to get to court. That could be enough to scare the crap out of them. I'm going further into it if you want any more things, because you did ask for more than a 3 card. But that's what I'm getting just from that. Work in stealth. Bring everyone else together so they can't try and divide everyone. Does that make sense? Don't allow them to divide anyone. Work quietly. Get all the paperwork together. Like, use your head. Really use your head. They have no power over you unless you want to give it to them. Every time you say, when are they going to stop? When are they going to stop? You're handing over power to them to decide what's going to happen. You create a brick wall with all the people that have been affected. Go, it stops here now. And this is where we're going because you want to keep this crap up. You don't rule the roost here. We all work at the same thing. You don't rule the roost. Bye-bye. See you later. Back off. That's the energy you need to hold. It's like, you got no power over us. And we're going to show you how much you got no power over us because we're going to bring this in and go, yeah, no, you're moving off. You want to play this game? How much do you really want to play it? Because we can play it better than you. It's that attitude. Does that make sense? Flip the coin. We sit in fear so much that other people are doing shit to us. It's like, no. You want to do it? Go for it. Look at the consequences you're having. We're going to send it right back at you. Except we're doing it the legal way. We're not playing shitty little shit because we don't feel good about ourselves. Stop overthinking it. Literally stop overthinking it. Stop allowing it to fester and take rent in your head. There's there's solutions to it, but you think about when are they going to stop? They're so mean. Da, 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 da. Flip the coin. There's strategies to have, but you keep doing it the old way. Let that go. New way. There's no reason for them to be picking on you and being mean to you, especially if you've already left and it's still going on. Send it right back at them. If you don't want to go down that path, circle to get together and come at them. All of you, and go, hey, none of us like this, none of us like that. You want to keep going, watch this escalate. And we'll escalate it if you want to. And you won't like the results. Because no one likes a bully. Yeah, basically, you're sending it back to them. We cower and think that everyone's stronger than us. F that. Literally F it. Fuck it off. Don't think like that anymore. Flip that thing. Look, you've got no power over me. What the fuck do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You're some pipsqueak down the street. Fuck off. It's that attitude. Flip it over. They can't work with someone who knows their strength. You don't have to be able to beat them. You just have to stand up and go, you can't fucking do this to me. Fuck off. You're some pipsqueak. Go away. You're a flea on a dog's back. Go fuck off. You know what I mean? It's flipping the energy. You don't have to don't cower to this shit. It's not worth the pain to cower to it. Like, how long has that been going on where you're driven out of your workplace because of them? Is there any management? Is there anything that you can deal with in that sense? I mean, take it through the business. And if they don't do anything, go to lawyer. I mean, it's a big thing if they're having to move people on. If the company doesn't care, I'd be going outsourcing it. That's what it feels like to me. But for me, what I'm seeing, the energy you need is to flip the coin. Stop overthinking it and go, I've got a solution. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's 2 or 3 of them against one at a time. Like they're isolating you rather than coming at all of you. Mean girls are just mean. They don't have a life. Life's shit for them, so they're going to make everyone else's lives worse. Oh, fuck you. It's like the movie Mean Girls. Oh, fuck you. Fuck off. You're not worth my time. You're not even worth rental space in my head. Go away. You're not even paying for it. Go away. I know I'm making it sound simple, but that's the energy you need. It's not always simple to deal with, but if you flip the energy on them, they can't deal with it. They come back and fight, and you just go, oh, that means shit to me. So yeah. Is there anything else you'd like on that? Because I know you asked for a 10 card, but I feel like this has answered everything you need right now. But if you feel like there's more, I'm happy to go into it. The cards that will come out will literally just clarify all this. Are you happy with that? Because you did pay for 10, so you know, if that suffices what you're asking for, I'm happy to leave it there, or I can look at more. I don't want to feel like anyone got shortchanged anyway. I get what you're saying. If that's the case, that'll happen. Not particularly because you want it, because that's the consequences of their actions. Well, when you read that, I got shivers through me. So it's quite possible. It's quite possible, but I don't wish harm on anyone else. It's more that they get the consequences of whatever actions they've placed. Because people see karma as, huh, you fucked up, you're gonna cop it. It's just cause and effect. You do this, the effect's that. That's the way I see it. And yes, that's quite possible. It depends what actions you take, really. Yeah, just consequences. If you keep it as a compassionate, understanding position, but holding your dignity, holding your integrity, which meaning you're still putting yourself as the empress. You're not playing as the page who can be controlled and maneuvered. Everything will work out the way it needs to work out. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, consequences will come. There's judgment. As much as I don't like seeing it as judgment in that sense, it's more personal thing. Yeah, there'll be call to order. Interesting choice of words. They'll be called to order. There will be consequences of whatever needs, but you've got to stand up and take action, and not be roll over because someone said fuck you. You're an asshole. you know. Oh, fuck you too. You're an asshole. Bye bye. I'm gone. The why I said no harm. It's not done with malice. It's going. I know who I am. You're not going to railroad me. I'm not playing your game. And whatever consequences come your way, you've brought it to yourself. That attitude, you know what I mean? Exactly. Especially since there's a number of you that left work because of it. You play with it, and my thing's gone slow again. So what I'm seeing on screen is not matching what I'm doing, timing wise. Yeah. It's not a thing for you to turn around and be mean. It's just for you to stand up and just go, we're not doing this anymore. I'm just not doing it. Thank you. Yeah, fuck around and find out. But it's not an aggressive. It's not getting back at them. It's just, we'll do whatever we need to with integrity to get you to stop. Yeah, you've got to stand up and just go, no, I'm not accepting this anymore. Once you hold that energy within yourself, it does change the thing. Sometimes you need to be out of that workplace, but you can still get them to stop. Exactly. You work in the same field, so yeah, it's worth getting yourself in a good position. People can only bully you when you let them. When they know that you will cower. It doesn't work otherwise. You'll see people that's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about you. Bye bye. You're very welcome. I appreciate you getting the reading with me. I really do. Thank you very much. Thank you for trusting me to give you the answers. That's basically what you said when you gave me the money. I trust you to give me the right answers. And I hope I've done that. If anyone else wants a reading, I'm open. Anyone wants to donate, I'm happy with that. I know my readings are worth the donations for sure. I love myself enough to say, yep. Good. Brilliant. Thank you for coming through. Hang around if you like. There might be some more information for you in other reads or other things that get said. I still got my cup of tea, which is now. I've got a quarter left and it's still cold. Oh well. I put it right away from me so I couldn't see it was still there. Oh, there you go. There's the other kids, other ones you're looking at. You're going to have them running. I hate to be smiling, but there's your answer. You're stopping it. You're choosing to. They've got no power over you. The Hierophant, the priest, they've got no power over you. They're not gonna ruin your journey. And yes, they'll get the consequences. Just have the right attitude. Well, that's your choice, but you're going to cause yourself more karma if you don't keep the right attitude. And that is, you need to learn your lesson. It's not for me to dictate what it is. You need to learn your lesson because I'm not doing it anymore. Not that one anymore. We are back to you. Sweet. A no-nonsense attitude. Oh, I like that. No-nonsense attitude. Yeah, I'm not taking your nonsense. It's all nonsense. I'm not taking your nonsense. Mm-hmm. Who the hell is hiding from love? Someone's hiding from it. Oh, I mean, I normally wouldn't see it that way, but someone's hiding from it. Not like, yep, I'm hiding my secrets. I'm not telling you. Someone's hiding from it. Oh, that's hilarious. I love the way spirit gives messages sometimes. If no one else wants a reading and we're going quiet, I'm probably going to shut it off. If anyone's donated, I haven't seen it. I have to log in again? Really? You'd logged me out already? Jeez. I'm on a different browser. If anyone's saying anything. Nope. No extras at the moment. Okay. No, that's okay. That's all good. I was just seeing whether, if anyone was going to or anything. I know you would, Violet. But that's okay. I'm not asking people that can't. That's for sure. You're very welcome, Nat. Very welcome. I found it very strange with your reading that I couldn't grasp what I wanted. Maybe that's a bit more to it. Maybe there's something you're not grasping. I really couldn't sort of. It's like my fingers weren't digging into what I wanted. So that might be a bit of a thing to look out for. I got a feeling Gala's gone live. But she did say she was eating, so I don't know. Shall I do a quick collective again before I go? Aha, good on her. She needs to give have a bit of fun over there. Yeah, she needs some support over there too. Okay, which way am I going, Spirit? Is there anything else to say before I go? Cat snoring. Oh, not snoring, but definitely dreaming. Hi, Chastity. How are you? Ah, sweet. Yeah, my internet's crap, so I can't do both, unfortunately. I'm living out on a farm with Australian internet that's may as well be muddy water. All right. I'm going to stop putting that out there. Okay, yes, okay. I'll stop calling it that. See, I even have to tell myself off. Spirit just told me, like, what are you doing? You're putting out the wrong energy. I'm doing well, Chastity. I'm having a great day, to be honest. Absolutely fantastic day. I couldn't ask for better. And it's a great way to start the weekend because it's Friday night here at 7 o'clock. I've done a number of collective readings if you want to go back and look at that. If you're interested in a reading, the information's in the pinned comment and the description. I don't give free ones away. Um, well, actually, I'm renting the farmhouse, and the owners use the land around it. So yeah, it's a big property, but I only have the land right around the house. So it means I get to have the whole expanse without having to have the expense or the hard work to deal with it. So I'm in the best position possible, to be honest. I get to experience farm life without having to do the farm life. Yeah, there's cows, sheep. I've had a few kangaroos decide to be in my backyard. Um, a few with joeys. I've had lizards come up and eat the mulberry tree fruit that's fallen. What have I had? I've had hares and rabbits, and um, I've seen a brown snake. That was fun while I'm outside mowing the lawn. Brown snake decided, baby, it's only a baby one, so only like that long or so. No, a bit longer. So like that. About as long as the screen is. Um, decide to you know, slide across the ground right in front of me. It's like, oh, okay, I was not expecting that one. Yeah, there is swamp area nearby, which is interesting. But I'm in a drought, drought prone area. So I'm really happy that we're getting lots of rain at the moment. Yes. Yeah, they're not ones I want to play with at all. And it went from the paddock to the house, which is what I did not want. But otherwise, yeah, it's been interesting. It's been very interesting. Very quiet. Like my house is so far from the main road, I can't hear anything. If I hear cars, they're coming up the driveway, basically. Otherwise, I can't hear a thing. Perfect place. Absolutely perfect. Yeah. So, list is open if anyone wants to donate for a reading. It is. I couldn't have asked for better. I was in the middle of, like, I was 15 minutes out from the city where I was previously. It's like absolute heaven. Chalk and cheese. Literally chalk and cheese. And I'm enjoying the cheese. And they had a new calf recently. So I'm enjoying that one. I don't go out and play with them, but they come so they're so close that I look out my bedroom window and they're right there basically on the other side of the fence, but they're right there. So I get to wake up to animals all around me. So as I said, I went from absolute crap to feeling I'm on top of the world here. I really am. A couple of my like two of my I've got 5 sons and 2 of them are with me. And they're not too happy because we're so far out from everything and there's not a lot around here. But I damn needed it. All right, guys, I'm going to head off. I'm getting a little bit of a headache, so I might go and make sure I have some water. I think, yeah, I finished my water, so we're going to get some more and go and sort out dinner. Thank you. Yeah, it's my time just to relax now. Appreciate you all being here. Appreciate everyone that got reads with me and listened and joined in. And thank you so much. And thank you for getting me over the 200 subscriber mark. I am so thankful. I really am. I'm going to celebrate all weekend that I've hit that milestone. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you all being here.